You know, just like the disciples, we also have work to do here on this earth in the unknown amount of time that God and Jesus have given us. We need to keep watch, we need to pray, and we need to also not fall into temptation. And so let's break down those things that Jesus tells the disciples do a little bit more. First one would be keeping watch. And this is again where I want to kind of bring up, what is it that Jesus is telling the disciples to keep watch of? And really it's what's about to come, right? But also when they're looking out and they're watching, what are they seeing? They're seeing the temple, right? They're seeing Jerusalem. They're seeing the temple. They're seeing the palace. They're seeing the people. This is the capital of their nation. And Jesus is also telling them to pray. And what does that mean? Well, what does Jesus tell them to pray for in the Lord's Prayer? You know, it's okay to pray for yourself. It's okay to pray for help and for guidance and for the Lord to help deliver you from different things and to bring your stress and your anxiety to God. But the first thing God tells them to pray for in the Lord's Prayer is for the Lord's will to be done and His kingdom to come here on earth. He's telling them to pray for the people of the world. He's telling them to pray for their nation. He's telling them to pray for the church. He's telling them to pray for the government. He's telling them to pray for society. He's telling the disciples that their prayer should be focused on the kingdom and the work of the kingdom, not just on themselves. And this is what I think keeping watch means for us as Christians. We need to keep watch over the world that we live in and pray and work to bring people to Christ and to have God's kingdom come here on earth and His will be done here on earth as it is in heaven.